fix it. Because, hey, even if it means for me to attempt it kind of over and over, then that's what matters. But, again, as people are coming back, please just be respectful again. And mindful of others. Yeah. So. But yeah, y'all, ask questions. Please, for goodness me's, please just try to be respectful in here, because, because like I said, these days, our generation is slowly but surely starting to lose a lot of kindness out there. And we need to literally keep just legit. Like, we just need to bring that back. And, that's just what we need to do. It's just have kindness out there and just be good to other people. Because, some people out here have been going through a lot with, health stuff, family, friends, all kinds of things. And the last thing on their minds right now should not be hearing hate comments or just hearing more disrespect out of others. Yes, I'm a Christian. There, Logan, to answer your question. But really, and even I don't tolerate disrespect or people on here who are gonna just be rude for no apparent reason. And for some people in here too, y'all should realize that I actually am pretty chill back half of the time with a lot of you haters, but not all the time this will happen. But if someone's about to get to the point where I'm about to lose my last nerve, then let's not try to get me there, please. Because that is the one last thing that needs to happen to me right now, is me almost lose my dang mind and just go wild. Because y'all, I'm a kind and respectful person to y'all and stuff. Because, like I said, that's the last thing on my mind right now, is talking with y'all like normal and not trying to lose my last nerve. And y'all, that's not a good side to see out of a person. Not even me. Oh, that would be ugly looking. So I'm just saying this with respect, for at least good. Because, and like I said, and plus, like I said before I had to refresh my stream, you basically do not know what someone's going through if you did not walk in their shoes. Like, y'all don't know especially y'all don't know what I've had to go through for basically 19 years of my life. But also with other people, it's the same way too. You don't know what they've went through because you'll just make assumptions about it and just act like it's pretty cruel. But let's not. For good. Hang on, let me read a few chats because I'm seeing a few other people coming in here. Let me pin this real quick though, so that way it is up to date. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone's comment. Y'all, I'm reading through them because I think I missed a few. Hang on. Hey, John, how are you doing? I'm just reading these comments. I'm so sorry, y'all. Yeah, I can see it's your name there. Oh, what the? Yes, Logan, I just pinned it. Paula, I see you're in here. Mel, what are you doing? It's been a minute since you were in here. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. Yes, John, I remember you. Paula, right now you should be be lucky that the comment section's not going, like, extremely fast right now. Or else it would literally be, like, probably 5 minutes worth of just going wild, Let's go, John. Keep those numbers going up. You're doing really good. But, John, look at what I've told you. You're doing so well. So just keep those viewers going up and make sure you're getting more people involved, because then you'll be like me and multiply a lot and stuff, because that's important when it comes to doing YouTube and stuff, is you want to have content to where you get more viewers on your channel. Because if you're just stuck with a number that's like low average, then someone's gonna step up their game. For real. Okay, he's gotta... Logan, keep going. Do the same thing like I'm saying to John here, because, like, the more people you gain, the better. Which means making content like you like, but also content that people would be entertained by and stuff. Like, y'all, people are liking what I'm doing on here these days, so it's pretty good. And stuff like that. We have 3 people in here, y'all, so let's keep those numbers hitting through the roof. Which means going up by a lot. Not actually hitting the roof. Some people in their heads will think that, but it's not. It's the total opposite of what I'm saying. LOL. Well, yep. Because, Mel, I was just saying a little bit ago, like, I can't tolerate haters in my chat occasionally. Because, you know how that goes. Even we all do. Yeah, kind of saw it. I didn't really know what the commotion was really about, Paula. Because I know I saw another GC, but didn't see what was fully going on. But, yeah. Y'all keep tapping the like, so we're just starting off that, which is a good thing. Yep. Mel, correct. Such dum-dum, like Stacy would put it. Oh my gosh. She's just truly amazing. But I'm serious. And y'all, and I'm also going to put this out there. Y'all, I'm almost 20. And so, especially for a young adult on here, to fully be speaking her own mind is a good thing. Because let's say if you don't speak up at all in this chat, or if it's me not speaking up in my own mind, then what are we doing? Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Paula. Yes, Logan, what is it? Yep, y'all, that's Paula's name on here, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, man, y'all, you have 4 people in the chat. For a good start on here. Man, I keep bending, it's gonna hurt me. Yeah, John, what is it? Man, let me fix my... At first, it was doing pretty good, my fan off, but then, nope, it's wanting to kick me again. So, just do what you gotta do. And, yeah, y'all, and I will repeat myself a little bit. That's just because it's good to do that, just here and there. Dandy, welcome in the chat once again. How are you doing? Hang on. How are you doing? Man, excuse me. There we got 5 people in this chat. Holy goodness. That's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But that's good. I'm doing pretty good. Just usual, typical. That's kind of what it is in here. So. Sorry, I was reading something. Paula, I now just saw that. That's, you know what? Oh, that's cool. What date, John? That's pretty cool, though. Yep, it is a good thing to hear because, you'd rather do good than not, you know? No, I just read, not out loud, but in my head, you know? Mel, good question. I think, actually, no, yes, I do. Excuse me. Yes, Mel, so at least one of my favorites, like main favorites, out of a good chunk of the Bible is Second Corinthians 5:7, which is, for we walk by faith, not by sight. Y'all say that in your head and think in your mind for that. Because something I will say about that is, if we were to break that down right now, for the first part, for we walk by faith means we are walking in God's path. Then if we were to say the last part, not by sight, meaning not what we see in front of us, but, because the thing is, when the Bible says that, is we don't focus what's in front of you, we focus on what God wants us to actually focus on. And I will say this, at least I had that verse in my mind throughout my senior year last year, because knowing that I transferred schools mid-senior year, it was difficult. It was a difficult process, because knowing I was leaving my boyfriend and some of my friends behind, but I knew that God wanted me to go this one path to actually get my diploma faster than waiting a couple years. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you're at the end of the month. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, we do. Yeah, exactly, and I mean, that part is true, though, because like I said before, think it this way, if we were just to walk by sight, we would just be walking into literal things we shouldn't be seeing. There might be opportunities out there that you're trying to get into, but God is not wanting you to go that path because he's got something in plan. And in graduation, I said, was in that verse to me throughout my senior year, it was literally, for me, I trusted in God throughout my second semester up to when I graduated, because he knew how good he was, but also he knew where I should have been in the first place. But I mean, that verse, though, has a lot of good things behind it. And actually, I will show y'all something that has to do with that. Oh, God. Give me a second. Two. Hang on, I'm gonna show y'all something. Alright. I mean, Logan, the way you probably could grab a hold of me probably is if you, usually I'm on YouTube occasionally, but, let's say if you were noticing about, my comments were glitching or something like that, you just go through one of my videos and go in that comment section. And, that's what I do. Oh, that's a good one, Mel. That's a pretty good one. Hang on, let me just grab this one necklace real quick. But, look, I will actually show you this. That has to do with what I told y'all. So my neighbor for one of my graduation gifts last year, she got me this really cute necklace right here. I'm holding. You can't see because it's here, but right on the front it says the verse I just told you guys. It's so blurry. It's like right there, but my thing's acting up for close up. Then behind it, again, it's glitchy because it's this part on the back says the date I graduated, which was May 17th of last year. Yeah, once I get that in better light, I mean, lighting was good in there, but holding it while talking to y'all, it's like, it's crazy. But yeah, so it says 2 Corinthians 5:7, like I told y'all, on the front, and then on the back it's got the date I graduated last year. And that is definitely one of my favorites. That's definitely like at least one of my favorite necklaces I got. But I've got a few others that are cool too. What? How? I mean, Logan, you can get like a Bible out there. Like they've got Bibles at good places and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because, for reference, I'm also a Christian in here. And we should all respect Christians because they're amazing people. And they actually are pretty kind. That's just what we do here. Yeah, I mean, we all can respect all kinds of religion. It doesn't have to be anything specific, Like, I respect pretty much all. Because, everybody's different. Everybody's got a different religion we're all by. So we're not all the exact same. And stuff like that. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry that you're having to go through a lot, Logan. But yeah. Things are crazy. You have a lot. That's cool. What the? Oh, okay. Gosh, you gotta donate Logan something in return. And stuff. Give me a moment. Just to take a couple things out of here. Hang on, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, itch. Man. Pretty bizarre. Man. Pretty crazy. Not gonna lie one bit. Cool. That's crazy. Let's see. Oh my gosh, for now, finally the sun's out over here. Oh my gosh. Man. Y'all, I'll just say this. Where I'm at right now, y'all, this morning it was like raining like crazy. Like, basically, like, it was raining a bit this morning for, like, a little bit, and then it stopped. And then I think it starts again at, like, 5 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. Central Time, which is my time zone. And so, yeah, crazy, but it's just, weather is crazy in different states. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes Texas weather's a little crazy, but it just depends on the day and stuff, like, you know. But yeah, it's crazy. So, that's just kind of what you gotta do. Just a bit. But yeah. Alright, we have 2 people liking. Let's go. We're doing pretty good about that. So, pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, like, I mean, sometimes, like, an example of Texas weather, there'll be a day where it will say, like, oh, it's supposed to rain on Friday, but then let's say it ends up not. So it's crazy in my head. It's almost like it decides to, but then, like, we'll get told it, but then it'll decide that day, like, okay, no, we're gonna actually not gonna have that happen, and we're gonna have it be sunny all day. And then switch it up to tomorrow. So sometimes every couple days to every day can be a little crazy. Like, it kind of can be. But I mean, each state is the same way too. So, it's just, that's just what it does. So, but yeah. So, y'all keep asking stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. So, but man, y'all, I will say this. I still can't get over the fact that I'll be 20 this year. And honestly, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, y'all, October 1st, I'm 20. Like, what? Yes, y'all, I just said it there. So, for me, I did not know that. There you go. But then what's crazier is my boyfriend will actually be dating a 20-year-old. But then he'll meet back up with me next year. And actually, I will say this pattern though with y'all is, like I said, me and my boyfriend are a year apart in age differences. But the only difference part is we are the same age for 4 months out of the year. So from June 27th up till October 1st is when we're the same age. And then October 1st, I turn 20. And then my boyfriend will wait up to catch back up with me again next year. And then repeat. So basically, it's like I'm a certain age, then match with the same age, and then meet up, I mean, that's wild. In a good way. Because, you never know what can happen anywhere in that exact year. Yes, hang on. Give me a second. Sorry guys, I'm checking something. Oh, it's right here. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm just checking something. Sorry, I'm just doing something real quick. Okay, hang on, y'all. Give me just a second. Here, y'all, got it. Give me a second. Hang on. Yeah, I'll send while I look this up, actually. Hang on, give me a second. I'm just checking it real quick. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. I was just doing something real fast. Alright. Okay, Logan, sorry about that. I was just subscribing to you. So I just checked. So we're in the clear. Got 3 likes in here, though. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just getting my camera repositioned. Because that's what you do. Especially after all that. Oh, man. But yeah, so. Pretty cray. So, man. So I'll check something real quick. So, you know, pretty bizarre. Anyway. But yeah, we have 3 people liking, so we're doing really good with likes. So thank you to those people who have tapped the like button so far. And you know, that's a good thing, because even doing all the things helps out, you know? And that is pretty important, especially. Is showing your support. And that tells me that y'all like what you're seeing. Because if people aren't doing that, then who will those people be specifically? Because, you know, that just shows those people that they're like, okay, just saw them scrolling by. You know? So we just make sure that we have people doing what they're supposed to. But yeah. So it's pretty crazy. Man. Let's see, I'll put on me to do. But yeah. Yeah, you guys can ask me questions about stuff, just, you know, just don't do the, you know, what I've told y'all before. I say it like a trillion times, but, you know, that's because we get a lot of people in here, so it's like they'll forget all that because they get too chaotically busy with stuff. So for those people, just don't be saying stuff inappropriately because that's not cool to do. But for my people that know that, you don't have to listen to me with that stuff because y'all know the drill. It's just some other people either we forget that they have a brain, or sometimes people just decide to be dumb. That's just what they do. But you know, they can do whatever. But if they're gonna do option 2, they can exit out of here for that purpose. But sorry, y'all, I was moving my phone charger to near my bed, so that way, because in a little bit, not right now though, but in a little bit I will have to put my phone on the charger because, you know, eventually it's going to start dropping. And that's not going to be a good thing. Especially. Like, for real. It's not going to be a such good thing. But yeah. So. Oh god, if I can get on my twist mic. But yeah. Man. But yeah. So. But yeah, like I said, y'all, all I've done today, actually, I've not said that, I don't think. But all I've done today, though, is I cleaned all the windows today. And then just got to chill out for most of the day. So that's felt pretty good. And, yeah. But, yeah. Anyway, though, I'm probably am gonna jump off here in a minute. But, yeah, so thank you to a whole lot of you guys that came in here today, though. Even though I had kind of kept refreshing the live stream a couple of times. But other than that, thank you for just doing your part on here. Even a shout out to my mods for doing their part. So Logan, thank you so much for doing your part in my stream because that helps me out a ton. Paula, you as well. Especially since you and I have been friends since like 2017. I don't know that, but it's her and I. So yeah, and even just thank you to a whole lot of you that came in here. Like Mel, thank you so much for coming in here. Dandy, you know, all y'all. John, thank you to every single person that did come in here. Because even just having like a good few of y'all in here helps me out. But also, it's just, you know, you just feel good about yourself. And, you know, it even just, it's good to just let loose in life. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off so I can charge my phone. But maybe I'll do another stream later. Maybe I can start doing maybe I'll do twice a day streaming. Maybe we'll do the same. Maybe what we can start doing is maybe do 2 streams a day. So like we'll still do kind of like the every other day to every 2 day stream, but maybe do 2 times those days. So like 1 Pacific hour I'll stream and then another couple hours I'll do it again. But I'll see y'all then.